How did you start your business?
So I started in 2008 in California,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time I was just really looking for a new career. I was having a hard time finding a job. 2008, there was kind of a big financial crisis in the US,
Oh, yes.
and
Yeah.
so nobody else would give me a job, so I decided to give myself a job and start my business.
Oh my God, that's a better idea because it's so hard to become an employee.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
and the Hello guys, good day. So I'm here in Cebu right now and I met a new friend yesterday and introduce your name.
My name is John Smula.
So tell me about yourself.
I'm originally from California,
Oh,
lived
yes.
in Australia for about 10 years as well, and then I've been coming to the Philippines for about 4 years now.
So why you choose Philippines?
Originally, I moved here 2019 just to set up a corporation for my business over here, and
Mm-hmm.
my plan was just to come out here every once in a while. But I really fell in love with being in the Philippines, and so
Mm-hmm.
decided to move out here permanently at the beginning of 2020.
So tell me about your business. I know this is personal.
No, no problem. So we have a couple restaurant locations. That was kind of a later idea that we started during the pandemic. But my main business, Purple Cow, is a sister company to my California digital marketing
Mm,
agency. So here we're really focused on being BPO, just providing outsourced marketing
BPO.
sales to other companies.
So I'm not expecting this. I met a people, a big businessman. How did you start your business?
So I started in 2008 in California,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time I was just really looking for a new career. I was having a hard time finding a job. 2008, there was kind of a big financial crisis in the US,
Oh, yes.
and so
Yeah.
nobody else would give me a job, so I decided to give myself a job and start my business.
Oh my God, that's a better idea because it's so hard to become an employee.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they are controlling you. So once you are a boss, you are controlling your employee.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
for me, I really think of my job as trying to
to
really
help.
hire people and to help them to do the best at what they do.
Yes.
But yes, there is a bit of control if they're not doing a great job.
So why did you choose the Philippines? It is a good for your business.
So for probably more than 10 years, I would work with employees in California, out of our office
Mm.
there, and then at nighttime, just to really kind of manage costs. California is very expensive to have a business and to have
Mm.
employees. I would work with freelancers and other agencies in different countries like
Mm-hmm.
India or Vietnam or the Philippines. And I really got tired of being up day and night with kind of California time and
Yeah.
overseas time. So my thought was that I would find one place where I really liked working with the people and the cost made sense
Mm-hmm.
and start an office. My plan was not to move there, but from the first time I came here in 2019, I just really fell in love with being in the Philippines and decided to move out here permanently.
So I have a question for you. This question it is like this is part of my curiosity also. So
Mm.
how did foreigner get a business here in Philippines since you are a foreigner?
Mm.
What was the process?
It's a long and slow and painful
Yeah, I know.
kind of
Just
process to
the
be.
highlights.
So the highlights is actually it was a little bit easier than me. So starting in 2019, the Philippines offers something called a OPC, or a
Mm-hmm.
one-person corporation, where a foreigner is able to own a business 100%. Not for every type of business, but for a lot of types of business. And so it was really just going through SEC and all of
Yes.
the major
Yeah, the
government
sec it is
organizations
very
here.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just a formal process, filling out a lot of paperwork,
Mm-hmm.
talking to attorneys. It's a lot easier now to go through that process than it
Oh.
was then. From my understanding, we were the first company in Cebu to get the OPC, so a
Wow.
lot
Oh
of the
my
banks and
God.
everybody didn't even know
Really?
what it was.
Yeah, because I always having a curiosity why foreigners get a or started a business everywhere here in Philippines? Because
Yeah.
I've heard that only Chinese can. Yeah, there's so many Chinese business owners here in Philippines,
Yeah.
and for like from Western,
Hmm.
like only few. But in Dumaguete City, that I heard that if you are married with a Filipina, you can start your business here, but still the name is under of your wife.
It used to be like that, or it used
Mm-hmm.
to be where Filipinos had to own 60% of the corporation and a foreigner could only own 40%. But with the one person corporation, most businesses now, a foreigner could own 100%.
Oh.
They don't have to be married to a Filipina.
Oh,
Um,
that's a good idea for foreigners viewers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there'll be a lot of foreigners, I'm sure, including those watching, that'll feel like it is crazy to start a business in the Philippines. But what I always say is it's crazy to start a business anywhere. There's definitely some unique challenges starting a business in the Philippines, but there's unique challenges no matter where you start one.
So, what are the cultures that made you hard to start a business or like while running a business here?
I find work culture is so different. So in places like the US and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of other, countries around the world, work really comes first. If you have a job,
Yeah.
then people are going to really make sure they show up on time, they do their best, a lot of those things. Otherwise, they'll get fired and they can't pay
Yeah,
their
yeah,
bills. But in the Philippines, family comes first.
yeah. The family comes first.
Yes, and sometimes just sleeping in comes first, or a lot of different things that Filipinos kind of might think is normal, but
Normal.
for foreigners, they don't
Like
think.
something like need to rush, need to like time is gold.
Yeah, there's not a lot
Yeah.
of urgency here,
Yeah.
so things just kind of happen as they happen. It's more like I lived in Hawaii for a couple of years before, and they
Mm-hmm.
would say it's Islander time, and so on Philippines, it's really Islander time, even in a business setting, a lot of the times. So I absolutely love my employees and our team and having a business here,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to find people that really could kind of fit into our work culture because
Oh,
we have clients with
yes.
high expectations and we got to get things done fast and high quality.
Yeah, no Filipino time.
No Filipino time if you want to work with me, that's for
So
sure.
I hear that about your relationship. You got divorced, and when was that?
That was, I don't know, a lot of years
A lot of
ago.
years.
Yes, so I'm remarried to a Filipina now.
Oh, so you're married now.
I am, yeah. We went through the Utah online marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and so the Philippines doesn't recognize that. So
Mm-hmm.
in the US, yes, but the Philippines,
Didn't
yeah.
recognize because I thought you're still broke right now because because before I heard that you are very sad because you don't like to be you came from a broken family and you don't like your kids experience the same.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
I, grew up in a family where my parents divorced when I was very young.
Yeah.
Grew up living either a long way away from my mom, long way away from my dad. Definitely never wanted to put my kids through that, but I
Mm-hmm.
wound up single dad and putting my kids through all that. So sometimes life doesn't work out how you hope.
So that's good that you're happy right now. So I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So I don't like to take your time very long. So thank you so much for today. And yes, I'm grateful that I met you yesterday and
Thank
we
you. Me
have
as well.
time for today. And you give time as for today. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Also, if I could just say quickly, if there's any foreigners that are interested in starting a business, that's something I really love to talk about
Yeah,
on my
that's why
YouTube channel as well.
that's why I want to interview you today about your business and how did you start.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much too, and please introduce your channel to them and about your channel as well.
Sure. So my channel is called American Entrepreneur in the Philippines, and I really just focus on trying to help foreigners that want to be here in the Philippines, want to start a business here or work over here with ideas how to make that all happen. A lot of it's about life in the Philippines as well. So yeah, feel free to stop by.
So guys, thank you for watching, guys. I know this is in advance. Thank you very much, and please don't forget to check his channel for your more information. Bye.